What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Before we head out to this New Year's Eve party, I have on my all white because I am an angel, and Q has on blue and Rita has on black. But before we head out to this, shout out to the Bag Chasers. Link to the Patreon is in the description before we get started. I want to let y'all know what's to come in the Patreon. So we got just Pearly Things. We got the interview with her. We got the next Charleston White interview. We have Kwame Kilpatrick and so much more. And then we have the Build a Business, Invest in a Business, in which I seed or give investment money to small business owners or people that's looking to start their business, as well as advice and insight and information after they've watched the video so that they can put into use the things that we talk about on the Patreon. We got the Discord and so much more. So if you're not a bag chaser, I would advise you to join the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and hit a like for the YouTube algorithm. My goals for this year, because I don't necessarily have resolutions, I don't have things that I feel like I need to change drastically or dramatically because I've already been working extensively all year. And then in the fourth quarter, I've just been going into overdrive so that I can go into the new year doing really, really well. But I don't really have resolutions. And so I just have new goals. New goals based off of the things that I've accomplished this year already. And the thing that you guys have to understand is that it's the same thing that I told you going into last year. A lot of y'all procrastinated. A lot of y'all waited. Some people didn't really do anything at all. And then they just got another year that's just went by and another year off your life. For me specifically, I've made a lot of adjustments, mainly in that I understand that I can't be accessible to everybody. Everybody does not deserve your time, especially when you start to go up. Does not mean I'm not going to be as accessible as possible to the bag chasers or to the people that are most meaningful to me. I think that you need to spend more time being up under your mentors, more time getting coaching, more time around people that's going in the direction that you're going in, and less time for the bullshit. Like, I don't have time for games. I don't have time to be going back and forth with people that's not going in the direction that I'm going in. And if you guys haven't realized it, because I've been talking about divesting yourself against the thing that's not best for you for a long time, you're not even going to see some of these people ever again. They're going to disappear, fall off the face of the earth, go in their own direction, and then you wasted all of that energy for nothing. If it's not about a bag, then what we talking about? If it's not about growth, then what we talking about? If it's not about the things that's best for you so that you can be a better version of yourself, then what are we talking about? And with that being said, I want all the money. I was talking to Mr. Let Go and Bruiser and JR and a couple other people, and Mr. Let Go asked me a question, and he said, Anton, why do you want all the money? Like, how much more money do you need in order for you to be satisfied? And the answer is more. Like, I don't know a guy that stops conquering because he owns all of, then he has, like, once you own all of the land, then you start to implement your policy, and then you start to exert power, and you start to shape the earth and things and people and everything that's going on according to whatever it is makes the most sense for you. And so I believe that I have the blueprint for a lot of things, including how to be successfully married, how to get money the right way, how to align yourself with people that's going in the direction that you're going in, and so on and so forth. So the play isn't necessary for power, but the play is for making sure that I continue to be the best version of myself by exerting energy towards the things that's actually going to be conducive for my life. So what does that mean? That basically means it's a lot out there. It's a lot out there. And so why should everybody else have it that's not actually doing the right thing with it? And why shouldn't it come to us, the bag chasers? Why are we settling for scraps when we can have everything? And the only thing that's holding us back is our own effort and endurance towards actually doing the things that's best for us. We can have all of it. And so my point is that why settle for just owning the block when you can own the whole neighborhood? Why settle for funding an AAU team when you can try to own a whole basketball team? We don't push ourselves to our capacity because we so busy trying to settle based off of what we see around us. Why settle for a chain when you can own a whole store? I don't understand. Like, I look at people like Warren Buffett and Elon Musk, and these guys are richer than anything visible to us, still working. That's one of the reasons why they still have life in them. I want all the money. I'm leaving all of the bullshit for y'all to fight over. All of the emotions, you can have it. All of the silliness, you can have that. And I want it all. I want everything that I possibly can get. And it's funny also because one of the sentiments that I see a lot of times when I'm reading comments and things like that, because I try to get a general overview of what people are looking for from a content creation perspective, is they say stuff like, well, Anton's only accomplishment is success and money is his thing. And so what's your thing? Because we know that that's a lie. I have the wife, I have the kid, I have great friends, I got phenomenal people around me. I have the bag chasers, I have spirituality, I have a lot of things, but I don't have to substantiate that for you. What I'm asking you is, what are you settling for? What do you have? What have you accomplished? How many people can you put on? How many people have you given jobs? How many people have you like from a content creation perspective, or given them a platform, or taught them how to fish? How many fish have you given to other people? How many funerals you paid for? How many communities have you supported by actually putting your dollars in use? Because don't nobody give a fuck about your words. Don't nobody care. Like, the words is just the cherry on top. But the thing that you have to start paying attention to is, how are you affecting other people? We can do all of this talking. We can do the Clubhouse. We can do the YouTube. We can do Facebook. We can do Twitter. We can do all of this stuff. But how many lives are you changing by being able to give somebody an opportunity? And that's what money does. That's what power does. I don't care what they told you. I don't care what community activist you following. I don't care what politician. I just read that Nancy Pelosi is worth over $100 million. $100 million. And I'm supposed to just be sitting here settling for whatever is left, or, this whole thing of $40,000, $50,000 a year? Nah, we're not doing that. That's dead. That's dead. We affect our communities by keeping all money in, none of the bullshit. All money in. That's another thing. I'm gonna work on the cussing part, but that's a whole nother conversation. Last but not least, I think that it's just important for us to make sure that we're in good health. Good health can mean a lot of things. It could be mental health. It could be physical health, all of that other type of stuff. I just got my teeth done. Shout out to Rita. She pushed that. Q behind there. She co-signed that bullshit. Why not take advantage? Listen, I'm already there. I went kicking and screaming, but I might as well go all the way in. Like, why not go all the way from a health perspective, from a fitness perspective, all of that? So lifestyle changes. We got new sponsors. We juicing. We doing a lot of different things. So look forward to that. But I just really wanted to tap in with y'all and wish y'all Happy New Year before we head out to the party. It's absolutely sold out. A lot of y'all was being extra, talking about at the last minute, oh man, it ain't no more tickets, ain't no more. I told you. You got to rock out early. I'm going to be traveling to different states, different cities. We're going to be kicking it. We're going to be doing our thing. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for continuing to rock with me and tuning in. We got great things coming, and I hope you guys are ready. I hope you prepared for what's to come. It's going to be a phenomenal year. If you've made it this far, if you're watching this video, consider yourself blessed. Consider yourself lucky, because you made it when a lot of people didn't. And take advantage of every day. Live every day like it's your last. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.